active thing on my part, I want to quote Mr. Napoleon so that you can hear for yourself what he had to say about the slaves of Haiti and Napoleon, and Toussaint Louverture, after they had already beat the British, after they had already beat the Spanish. He said, and this is more than 200 years ago, so this was, we talking 1802. Haiti was in the grip of an intense military and political struggle that was waged by these African slaves to liberate themselves from French slave owners and from French domination. Angered by the sustained struggle of the slaves that he clearly underestimated, this is what Napoleon had to say, and I quote, "Toussaint, this gilded African, I will not rest until I have torn the epaulets off of every nigger in the colonies. Toussaint Louverture has chosen a course of action which is quite impossible and which the metropole, Paris, considers most intolerable. At this time, they don't even wish to discuss the matter further. These black leaders, these ungrateful and rebellious Africans." Unquote. Excuse me. All right, so I got to end it up here and just say this, and say that, Napoleon sent, as I said, 28,000 troops. They were defeated. Unfortunately, they captured Toussaint Louverture, arrested him, took him to France, and he died in a prison. But, and this is, now I want you to go on to the next guy, Brother Dessalines took over the leadership, completed the struggle, defeated Napoleon's army, and declared Haiti an independent republic, the first black republic on the planet Earth, on January the 1st of 1804. Brother, come on, help me out here.
Did you talking about the epaulets? Is that what the...
That's right. That's it's kind of a rank thing, yes. And Napoleon wanted it.
Yeah, the epaulets.
Because they were part of the French army at that time. But they just insisted on one thing.
It's just the word got lost.
We're going to be free. That's not negotiable.
Really nice.
Go ahead, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Gerald. You really laid it out and explained the whole. I'm very grateful for your explanation and the context that you have provided. And I'm glad you explained epaulettes also. Epaulettes. These are, epaule means shoulder. So these are things that you actually win in the battlefield. So these are, yeah, that's what's on Dessalines' shoulders. So you win them on the battlefield. So when Napoleon said that, meaning that no matter what you win, what you're entitled to, I'm going to take it away from you. So it was a symbol of that. And I've discussed with Gerald about the Haitian Revolution. Yes, it's very significant. We all relate to Bois-Caïman, 1791. We relate to that in Haiti because this is a big congress that had taken place, including those who were in the mountains, the leaders of people who were still enslaved but who were leaders of their community of the enslaved. And they had a congress coming together to decide what they are going to do. Because in the past, starting with way back in the 1503, when the first kidnapped Africans were brought to the island, there had been rebellions. But each time it was a spontaneous, or maybe not so spontaneous, but it was plantation, one plantation at a time. And they kept being defeated. So they came together and said, look, why don't we all rise up all at once and do a coordinated attack? And that was what happened in Bois-Caïman. Actually, it was August 14th, which is celebrated in Haiti by the people of Haiti. And so they had this Congress, and this brother, Boukman Doty, and the women played significant roles. There was a woman named Cécile Fatima. She was a Mambo. Mambo is a Vodou priestess, to use that term, a spiritual leader. And Boukman was also Muslim, but also he was referred to as a Vodou priest or Ungan. And so they conducted this Congress, and they made a pledge, all for one for all, liberty or death. And Boukman had this prayer. And the reason why I'm going back to this is to relate it to present time. Because the resistance in Haiti today, you speak to anybody in Haiti, any young brother or sister who's engaged, and that's why I like the reference you made to the youth. They deal a lot with the concept, with Bois-Caïman. They relate to that period as a period of, as continuing the revolution that has remained unfinished. Because the brothers and sisters, our foremothers and forefathers, didn't just want to break the chains of slavery, but they had a vision, as Gerald mentioned, of a society, because many of them had been born in freedom in Africa. They were members of stable societies, from civilizations. They had a past, a history. They were just a people who were conquered and kidnapped and enslaved.